The short film starts with her hacking into the system, but they literally, everything at the convention center went black, as if there was a power outage.
Yeah.
And people were like, what happened? And then she's like, haha, I just hacked the most advanced security system on the planet. I was screaming like crazy. I didn't know what the hell was happening. This was my first convention ever. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, am I gonna get trampled? You haven't asked me about GTA 6?
Yeah. Well, are you in GTA 6? You can say if you are.
I told you I'd have to kill you.
Valorant is one of my favorite ones to date.
I've not heard of it, but I'll look it up. Valorant? Oh.
Did you say Valorant?
That's what people sometimes say.
All right, who do we have on the show today?
Carolina Ravassa, the voice of Sombra in Overwatch and Raze in Valorant. Here comes the party!
Jeez, what you doing? You exploding stuff for starting the podcast off with a bang already? What are we doing here?
Fire in the hole!
Oh, this is a...
So I used, when we recorded for video games, sometimes like they have us hold one of these so that it feels like we have like a prop. For a big audition I had for a video game, I didn't have one of these at home, and she's supposed to have a machine gun doing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was for that movie Monster Hunters.
Okay.
They did with Mila Jovovich.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one of these, and I really needed a prop. And so I grabbed my leaf blower, and I just used it as this like bazooka thing. And so like I'm like using it as it's, and then I pretend like I'm reloading, and then I go back to like kill the monsters.
Yeah.
And it's just a self tape, but I was like, you know, that works pretty well because it has like the shape of a long ass gun.
Yeah.
So that's what this makes me think of. The auditions I have to do with fake guns.
You can have that if you want. It's
No. It's what you talking about?
Are you sure?
I have my leaf blower.
Well, you know, I got something else for you.
Uh-oh.
You have this.
You want me to have it?
Yes, and I want you to sign it and then give it back to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this. You have to.
What, you thought I was giving it to you?
When you said I want you to have this, I'm like, no, I don't want Sombra stuff. I want to give it back to you. I was gonna.
Yeah,
if you were gonna give it to me, I was gonna give it back to you anyway.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm
Great.
sorry. I guess I should have phrased that a little bit better.
You should say, I want you to sign this for me. Be very clear. Some people might say,
Gotcha.
oh my God, thank you so much. I don't have a Hasbro Sombra.
See, that's why whenever I go to conventions, I never get the things back from the people that I get to sign them.
You say, I brought you this, and then they go, oh, thank you. Do you want me to make this out to like a gamer tag?
You can make it out to me. That's fine. Gamer tag.
Well, some people go, oh, but my gamer name is this, and then you go, whatever you want, baby.
When I was working with Riot last year, they only referred to me by my gamer tag. They were
Which
like,
was?
Geek Heavy. All right, we're gonna throw back to Geek Heavy. It was the first time I was ever just referred to as my in-game name or gamer tag. I was like, this is so awesome.
So had you prepped me, I would have brought a way better marker because this doesn't show up on the plastic as much.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry.
See, I wanted to surprise you with it. That's why.
I know, I get it.
And I was thinking purple. That's Sombra's
Of course.
color.
I mean, I can put something on the box just so there's
Oh, yeah,
both.
absolutely.
Cool. It just look, you can barely see it.
This looks like a bunch of scribbles. You just scribbled it on my box.
I know, I did.
Like I love FPSs. Like Valorant is one of my favorite ones to date.
I've not heard of it, but I'll look it up. It's like an indie
You've
game.
never heard of it? You've never heard of Valorant?
Valorant? Oh.
What did you just call it?
Sometimes people go, I love Valorant. I'm like,
Did you say Valorant?
that's what people sometimes say.
Isn't that what, like clothing or like?
I don't
that's
even know. Valorant.
Cut
yeah,
it out.
Good
You're
for you.
You're in Valorant. You
in Valorant.
are
I am in Valorant.
Raze.
Yo, when I got here, you said you weren't a gamers, and you were like, you kept a straight face. So I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do this podcast
What did?
about? What's happening?
Okay, yeah. When I said that, what did you think we were going to be talking about?
For a quick sec, I thought, okay, because I mentioned Zenyatta. I visited
Yeah.
Zenyatta before coming here. I said I was just at Zenny's house, and you go, who? And I'm like, Zenyatta? No, nothing was happening on your face. So I go, are you a gamer? And you're like, no. And I'm like, cool, he must love animation. Why am I here? I thought we were going to talk about gaming, but I'm like, cool, whatever. We'll talk about other stuff. It doesn't matter. I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
shifting gears out of the games.
Honestly, well, to be honest with you, I'm just a big Phineas and Ferb fan, and so you know, I was like, oh, cool. You were on.
She's
you
on
were,
something adjacent, not even on Phineas, but she does something
Yeah,
similar.
I was like, yeah, something tangentially related to a show that I really like. Let's just talk about that. So we're celebrating 5 years of Valorant. So congratulations and shout out to everyone over at Riot Games. I believe they're just getting back from Toronto. They just had their masters over there. So shout out to Paper Rex. They finally held that trophy up high. Yeah. So it's 5 years. I wanna take us back a little bit though.
Yeah.
And talk about when you were first, I guess, given this role. What did you think about this? Because this is, again, did you know what the hell you were auditioning for?
I'm going to backtrack a little bit. When I auditioned for Overwatch, I did not know what it was or really what Blizzard did. I was very not connected to it, although I'd heard of World of Warcraft. Once Overwatch came out and we kind of dealt with all that beauty out, I then was like, learned about more video games, and so I was now aware of League of Legends and Riot as a company and all these things, because I had not been auditioning for games as much. So when I got the audition from Riot, I can't remember what the code name was. Oh, Ares is what they called it, Valorant. Everything's code name. They don't tell us what things are because it's all secret.
Right.
Secretive. So I got the audition for, she was a Brazilian bombs expert, and I was like, yes, because I lived in Brazil and I speak Portuguese and I do the accent really well. So I was like, great. And I understood, like, I know what an ultimate is. I know what melee is. Like, before I didn't know these things.
Yeah.
So when it said, like, this is her ultimate, I knew Here Comes the Party was important. Now in my audition, I do, here comes the party. Like, it's like a different cadence. And then we found the one that they use now, which is, here comes the party. So
awesome.
But I think that was my first line in the audition. And out of the gate, I was like explosive. I don't know, it was a couple of maybe 10 lines, and I sent them in, and I felt pretty confident about it. And I was like, if I get this, like, I know it's going to be like Overwatch in my heart. So when I booked it, I was very excited. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I've never said this on a podcast. One of the producers on Valorant called my phone, and I knew him from GTA 5, Red Dead 2, and Max Payne 3 because he had cast me in for Rockstar Games in New York, and it said maybe Tony Greenidge, and I was like, why is he calling me? I haven't seen him in years since GTA 5 had come out. No, this is Red Dead. And so I answer, and he goes, like, Carolina, it's Tony. You remember me? And I'm like, of course, dude. Hey, man, guess what? I moved to LA. I'm working on at Riot. I'm like, oh my God, you're Brazilian, right? I thought very, very quickly to myself. I have to be careful how I answer this. I'm not actually Brazilian.
Yeah.
I'm Colombian, but I lived in Brazil for a while. And when I worked on Max Payne 3, they cast me because I spoke Portuguese. So he was like putting together like, oh, I had worked on that thing, speaking with Portuguese with a bunch of Brazilians. I answered carefully. I didn't answer the question. I said, yes, I've lived in Brazil and I speak Portuguese fluently. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. They want to cast authentically, so they're, I'm not going to say that I lied. I just answered the question. Yes, I lived in Brazil for a bit, and I speak Portuguese fluently, which I do. So I got the role. Because they were trying to figure that out. Anyway, so I show up, and so ideally they want a Brazilian, but my personality happened to be the one that Raze needed, and so I was lucky enough. And many Brazilians have said that the accent is spot on. So I feel confident that I have done her justice with my heart.
You 100% did. I got goosebumps when you said, "Here comes the party." Do you remember the what the enemy's here? What's the enemy line?
Don't tell me. Hold on. But I saw it in your face.
Yeah.
It gave you a little excitement. No, don't tell me. I know the Overwatch one. Here comes the party.
I can tell.
I know it, but I forgot. No, I know, but I should know these things.
Yeah, but I don't mind telling.
It's like my second ultimate. Go.
It's the fire.
Fire in the hole.
Yes.
Am I like blowing these out?
I don't. No, you're good. Are you kidding me?
Raze is very loud.
Can you do that one more time to the camera, please?
Fire in the hole. Also, it's not ho. It's just that Brazilians don't say the L at the end of words. Like, instead of Brazil, they say Brazil. So in the hole, she's saying the L, but it's kind of tucked down in the back of her throat. That's why it's hole. So I'm not saying ho.
There's been speculation online. People were thinking that you were saying fire bendejo.
Oh, because they also think she's Spanish, and it's like, no. Because she says she's from Salvador, Bahia, and Salvador is a place in Brazil. But some people think she's saying El Salvador. So it's confusing because lots of things. But I also was very aware of Junkrat in Overwatch, and his ultimate is fire in the hole. But his is different. So I made sure my cadence was different to his so that they wouldn't be similar. I had to think about these things.
Yeah, no, I love it. Can we do like? I have some more questions for Raze. Can we just do like a cool thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if people like cool things anymore?
You know, they pretend not to. They pretend to be too cool for school, but I think deep down they really do.
Yeah, because I don't really do cool things. That's not what this podcast is about.
Yeah, you do.
But I try
You're
not
mad
to.
cool. Look at your shirt.
What's
It's
wrong
like
with my shirt?
bedazzled. It's incredible.
Oh, I didn't make this. My assistant
super
made
cool.
it. He's not even my assistant. He's my friend. And
Well, whatever. It's
my
rad.
assistant. Is that okay that I call you that?
I mean, if you're mindful.
Okay, well, never mind. You're
Are
you're
you
my
paying
friend.
What am I doing?
Do not. That actually will open up if you pull that.
Okay.
Nothing's gonna come out.
Okay.
But it's very. The trigger is very strong.
Okay.
So when you see something like that, what do you think of?
Bombardie out.
Close? No.
Obliterated!
I thought you were about to throw it. You scared me. Grenade. Yeah.
Oh, grenade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. But yeah, because of course I think that. But I'm thinking of my lines where it's like, I just exploded you and you're obliterated.
Yeah. Can
Or-
you, I can catch. Don't pull it. Can you just toss it to me?
Grenade!
Oh, thank you. Okay. I don't
With the
trust
mics,
you.
it's a little too. Yeah, don't.
I don't trust you with this.
Yo, I play Raze. Like, she needs a little craziness.
Yeah. No, I love the craziness.
And you're just throwing it like whatever.
It's not a real bomb. Don't worry about
know.
it. It's not a real grenade. But yeah, let's talk about Raze a little bit more. I love what Riot Games has done. I love what they do with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
They give them lots of lore. Like as you know, I'm sure you do know this. Back in 2022, they actually gave Raze a love interest.
Killjoy.
Yeah, and I honestly, I just love that type of representation in video games, and
Absolutely.
it's awesome that that Riot actually thought of that. What were your thoughts when you saw that narrative that they were creating or that lore?
I love it. Absolutely. I support it 100%, and I'm excited that it's out, you know, and so I can celebrate it. Killjoy's voice actor is not too connected to social media for personal reasons, which is I respect. But I wish we could play a little more because it would be a lot of fun. But I think they're super cute, and I love Raze and Killjoy together.
Oh my goodness, Valorant! Shout out to y'all again for 5 years of just awesomeness. Is there anything you would want to say to the fans of Valorant, especially since we're celebrating 5 years?
Well, keep playing. Don't be toxic. You know, just be nice to each other, man. Now, look, I say that knowing that if I start playing, I'd get competitive, and I would be like, F you, mother, and I would get horribly toxic. But yeah, I guess I want people to have a really good time playing. You know, I don't want people to hate playing because of what it reminds them of when they've had a bad experience.
Yeah.
So I want people to just have a good time.
Yeah.
But I guess that's.
And the thing with Riot though, they're really good at kind of like safeguarding players, and getting rid of those toxic players. So again, shout out to y'all.
Did you see the 5-year video that they did?
Yeah,
God,
I know.
that pulled at my heartstrings, yo.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's again like I can talk about this ad nauseum, but I kind of want to walk us back even more
Okay.
in your timeline because before Raze, there was a Sombra from Overwatch. So was this do you think this? I'd love to know from you. Was this like the defining moment in your video game voice acting career?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd worked for Rockstar for 3 games, but just smaller characters, doing a lot of motion capture, super fun, but they hadn't changed my life. When Sombra came out, I was lucky enough to be at BlizzCon and saw they had done all this ARG before she came out, like 8 months before she came out. So the gamers were like, there's a new character. We think they're this or that. Like they didn't know who it was. And there were all these little hints being dropped in the game. And so it was like this, like a lot of hype for her. So when she came out, like the crowd went crazy. And what they did is the short film starts with her hacking into the system, but they literally, everything at the convention center went black. Like they turned all the lights out, like as if there was a power outage.
Yeah.
And people were like, what happened? And then she's like, haha, I just hacked the most advanced security system on the planet. And that's how they revealed her. And people were screaming like crazy. I didn't know what the hell was happening. This was my first convention ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, am I going to get trampled? Like, of course they didn't know it was me because it was just coming out. But it was so special. It was crazy.
Yeah. So what was it like when you finally, or I don't even know how they do it. Like, did you reveal that you are the voice of Sombra, or how does this information actually come out? Because I know there's like NDAs and whatnot, so you can't necessarily just like, hey everybody.
I think they update IMDb Pro at some point. Lately, I've seen Andrea Toyas will announce on Twitter our voice of the new agent is blah blah blah.
Yeah.
For me, I think 2 days later we had a wrap party for a lot of the Overwatch voice actors who were in town. So we all met up, and Johnny Cruz did a video where he's interacting with all of us, and he tagged us. And so everybody started finding us on Twitter and Insta and stuff. And so it just kind of grew because of this huge video that he did that got billions of views. So I think that's how it happened. But I know now, like, I always kind of look to see if Blizzard or somebody has like outed the actor, and so then we can welcome them to the community.
Yeah. And what was, speaking of community, what was that community like? Like, were you just getting flooded with messages and
Oh my
whatnot
God.
from
Yeah,
the
well, it
fans?
was really special because I got to be on the voice actor panel at BlizzCon. And so I was new to it. So, and they still they hadn't played Sombra. So fans were like, oh, we're excited you're here, but we've not played you. So we don't fully understand your character. Meanwhile, like, you know, Devo was there and Tracer and Soldier 76. And so they were like, you know, and then I think online I just started seeing all the love. Oh my God, can you boop me, Sombra? Can you boop me? And so I was booping people. But the two O's would be two different emojis every time.
Yeah.
So I booped like 1,000 people on Twitter, and I just watched my Twitter grow over the weekend. And I was like, what is happening? I don't understand. It was crazy, exciting, but also like overwhelming. I hadn't slept in days. But it was positive. It was all positive. And the voice actors were all super welcoming. Like, I was like, oh my God, he's the voice of the Hulk, Soldier 76. And I was intimidated, but he's like, hey, honey, you know, and he's like the sweetest like teddy bear, and everyone is so kind that I was like, oh my God, this is like, what is this weird reality?
What's it like being part of, I guess, two different fandoms like that? Because I mean, like, you know, like the Valorant fandom is insane. So is the Overwatch fandom. What's it like being part of those two fandoms?
Overwatch was crazy because we would go to a convention and we needed security to walk through a con because they would be so excited. And then as soon as we get to our table, our lines were crazy. And I was like, what the heck is this? Like, it made no sense to me, you know? And then I'd say my ultimate, and they'd kind of like either PTSD or super excitement, and it's because now I understand like what happens in game when they hear an ultimate, and so I get it. But for a while I was just like, what is this? Like, it was fascinating. But everyone is so kind and so excited to share why they love Sombra. You know, my grandma doesn't play, but she sits and watches because you speak Spanish, or you know, my girlfriend is Mexican and she loves it. Like all the stories, or like I was depressed and then played Overwatch and it helped me, and so they just flood us with like beautiful stories, and some of them are sad, but then there's like Overwatch connected me to good people or whatever. I think the fandoms are a little different. I know that Valorant was created for esports. So it's slower, but it's harder. And Overwatch is faster, but a little bit easier to play, perhaps. This is what I've understood. So what I feel is either it's for esports, and so you have like professionals playing, or I get like middle schoolers at cons. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Raze, can you say the line? And I say the line, and then they geek out and they run off. And I'm like, like it's just like the funniest kind of like extremes. But when they do hear the voice line, the joy in their eyes when I do Raze is so cute. And it's usually younger. I feel like it's younger at cons, but maybe it's because the pros are out there playing, you know.
Yeah. I had a lot of joy in my eyes, but I had to kind of mask it because this is a professional podcast.
But I know how to see right through it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I brought props for a reason. I brought props for a reason because
cool.
I'm really just I have Raze in my presence, and the fact that you said those lines again, playing that game. Whenever you hear an alt, by the way, it's alt. You keep saying ultimate.
Oh, so I learned to say that for the people who listen that don't know. I know it's alt, but some people are like, what's the alt? And I have to explain things to people who know nothing about gaming. So I'm like, it's their ultimate power. And so you're right.
I'm messing with you.
No, but I'm cool. I want to be cool.
You know.
I talk to a lot of non-gamers guys, and so I have to explain like from ground zero, what it is.
Yeah. Well, you think a bunch of non-gamers are watching this? I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm trying to be inclusive.
Oh, okay, fair.
Like my mother might be listening. You know?
Why she keep saying alt? A-L-T? You're right.
U-L-T.
I
know it's alt.
So let's go back. Let's go way back. I want to know, do you remember your first role in the video game space?
Max Payne 3.
Ooh, you were in Max Payne 3.
Yeah. Because I speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
And they were casting that in New York. So I just do a lot of motion capture for random characters. I think I do the mocap for Fabiana Branco or something, one of the chicks in the game, but I don't do her voice because they did that in Brazil. So it was mocap, but that was like my first taste of like, oh, this is what Rockstar Games does. And then GTA 5 was my first speaking role on a video game. But I hadn't done games until then.
Yeah, you were speaking of GTA 5, you were trying to make sure I don't want to butcher the name.
Taliana Martinez.
Okay, Taliana. Taliana Martinez. Just
Yeah.
making sure. The Rockstar. So you were in the Rockstar bubble for a while. Max Payne 3, GTA 5. You did some
Red Dead 2.
some Red Dead 2 as well.
Yeah.
Who are you in Red Dead 2?
Again, just like a bunch of mocap for different characters, not like an important character. But I got to work with Arthur Morgan, and I got good time on set with him. It was fun.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. So, but the main. So you think? So would you say like your standout role in the Rockstar game space was it your character in GTA 5?
Yeah, Taliana.
Yeah, Taliana. What was it like playing her?
It was a short session, but they called me in, and she speaks in English and Spanish, and she's swearing a lot, and it was a lot of Mexican swears. So then I asked Tony, who called me for the gig for Raze. I was like, do you want her to be Mexican? Because this is not Mexican. These are Mexican swear words. I'm Colombian. He goes, oh, let's make her Colombian. So we switched some stuff, and I'm just like this badass chick who's like, I kind of channeled my inner Michelle Rodriguez a little bit. But that was the first time I was like screaming like crazy, and I'm dying, and all the things, and so it was cool. It was just one session. It wasn't long, but it was exciting to be part of something like that.
Yeah, I mean, a game that we're still talking about to this day.
Oh my God, yeah. It's crazy insane how it's still so
relevant?
Yeah, I was gonna say so big, but it's just like people still play it. People are dying for GTA 6. It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We have no choice but to play it because they keep pushing the damn game back. It was gonna come out in the fall. Now it's coming out next year on the 26th of May.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. I knew 2026 was happening and 2025, and then I'm like, oh, it's been pushed again. I can't keep track.
You didn't know that it was pushed again?
Recently, I found out it was pushed again, but I kept thinking it was going to come out in 2025
I was going to say, are we breaking news to you here on this podcast?
I just didn't know the actual date. I didn't know it was May.
Yeah.
I've stopped Googling incessantly like when things are coming out because I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Let me be excited when I learn about it,
Yeah, I'm glad I did though, because I know you were in Just Cause 4.
Yeah.
And I Googled that because I was like, when is Just Cause 5 coming out? And I think don't quote me on this, but at least the internet is saying that Just Cause 5 is canceled.
I didn't even know there was a Just Cause 5 happening. I didn't know. I really didn't.
Really? I was going to say, like, are you? I was going to ask you. So that was one of my questions. Like, well, I guess cross that off the list.
You haven't asked me about GTA 6?
Yeah. Oh, are you in GTA 6? You can say if you are.
I told you I'd have to kill you.
Well, see, I embrace death. So if that is what you need to do, this is all being recorded. So you can go ahead and tell me, and then feel free to.
Man, if I am, I can't tell you, and if I'm not, well, it doesn't matter.
So now you're changing the rules because you said if you told me, you'd have to kill me.
But I can't kill you because then I'll go to jail. Like, it's a complicated thing, so I'm just gonna.
I can just say to the camera, "Hey, arresting officer, I consent because I need to know this."
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Your mom will come after me, and that will not be pretty.
Hey, mom, this needs to happen for the world.
The world.
So please tell us.
I mean, all jokes aside, like even if I was in it, I can't tell you.
I know, silly.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
No, I know, me too.
But that's exciting. But you're looking forward to it, I'm assuming, just like
totally.
the rest of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be like quite the cultural phenomenon next year.
I like that they have a female lead.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, who?
Isn't that what they named the character? I could be wrong.
It's Lucia.
Then.
Yeah. Okay. So GTA 5. So you're in that. Did you get a chance to play it, by the way? Because I know
I've watched people play it, GTA 5. I didn't play myself. No. I told you I'm not a gamer. I'm so sorry that you brought me on thinking I was a gamer. I can leave right now and just.
What do you mean? Why would you? Why would you
I didn't know if
leave?
you were like, oh, I only have gamers on. Like I'm not an actual gamer.
No, I do
I'm
honestly.
gamer adjacent.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I do only have gamers on, but I like the fact that you're not a gamer. You're
good.
You're kind of sorta. You're in the sphere.
I'm in the sphere.
So that means you probably haven't played Dragon Age of Elgard.
No, neither. No, I'm sorry. Actors have to prepare for auditions all the time. Mm-hmm. And I know there are actors who play video games. You'll get sucked into the world and you'll never stop. And I know that. And we have to spend time learning lines for on-camera auditions, preparing a character, and then also like I want to freaking chill and be passive when I watch TV sometimes, not be more active. So sometimes it's like, okay, priorities. I have 7 auditions today. I got to do those. Oh, I got to learn lines for tomorrow. So if I start gaming, I'm going to screw myself over, dude. And I need to keep acting in video games so y'all can have a good time.
This is true. This is very much true. I talked to Daisuke Tsuji about that. He's Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima, and he plays the games that he's in.
Cool.
And he calls it research. which I get that. I mean, I feel like that is important research just to kind of see the work that you spent months, I'm assuming, if not years, actually, performing it.
I love going on streams with people who are gaming and they
Yeah.
talk me through stuff. Like I've been on Fitzy here's channel a bit. He plays Sombra. I was on a Raze's Twitch thing, and so like we mess with people. Like I enjoy that because I like to shoot the shit and not have to be like trying to kill somebody because I'll die a lot.
Yeah, I can tell you're probably like I suck at FPSs myself, and I
You
can feel
enjoy
like
Valorant?
I can commentate on it. I didn't say I'm good at it.
Oh,
I was a broadcast host.
I didn't say good. I said enjoy.
Oh, I enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I enjoy it, but that doesn't mean I'm good. I can talk
I
about
never
the
said
game
nothing about being good.
at length. I'm gonna let the pros do what you do. I can be the guy that's like, hey, there he is. He's going up there. There he is. That was a good. I can do all of that. I can talk about the game.
Cool.
I can talk the talk. But if you ask me to walk the walk, I might stumble a few times. Probably all the time. But yeah, that's not how that saying goes.
So I will talk the talk of all my voice lines, but I won't walk the walk.
I will watch the walk. You will watch the walk.
Yes.
The Let's Play.
That's our new motto.
Yeah. Although I think it would be fun if you did like a live stream of you playing Valorant, just talking like Raze.
Sure. I think gamers would be really let down at how bad I am. Like they'd be like, "Oh my god, you play like my 3-year-old nephew." Like it would be that bad, and I would be so embarrassed.
I wanna touch on Dead Island 2. I want to go back to that because we mentioned. I don't think we were rolling. Like you were talking about because that takes place here. In LA. You mentioned something about like when the city when we were going through those
The fires.
Those fires that it kind of reminded you of Dead Island.
Oh, dude, yeah, because when we recorded Dead Island, they have all the sets set up, and you can play one of 6 characters. And so at the beginning of you fighting zombies, there's a little scene that you play out. And every character has to talk to the same person, but they've created different dialogue. Yeah. So I have a space where I can talk, and then this guy talks, and then I know my dialogue comes and that's how we record. So we get to see how the scene plays out opposite the other character because it's already been sort of kind of animated. And so we got to see like the Hollywood Hills like burned and like it was just post-apocalyptic and it looked gross and LA was just like kind of like when you see The Last of Us, well the game and TV show, you're just like, what? It's all overgrown but like burned and half dead and I felt like seeing the fires near the Hollywood sign. I was just like, oh my God, this is like Dead Island 2. It's crazy. And I don't like zombies.
You don't like zombies?
I don't love zombies.
Wait a minute, hold on. You don't like zombie stuff?
Stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant you don't like zombies as in like, you wouldn't invite them over for dinner or something like that.
I mean,
you mean like... What was that?
That was a laugh.
What was that?
That was a laugh.
So I know you also do performance capture as well. How did you get into that?
Max Payne 3. So it's not like I didn't move to New York going like, oh, I want to do mocap for video games. Like I didn't know you could work in video games. Like it's a weird thing that as a young actor or maybe back in the day, now everyone's like, I want to be a voice actor or I want to do mocap. Like when I was studying theater in college and then starting to audition in New York, it was just like commercials and films but video game wasn't like a thing that I thought about, and they needed Brazilian Portuguese speakers. And so they put it out on one of those websites, not where only agents can see, but where they put it out to like the masses because they probably didn't have a lot of Brazilian actors. Yeah. And because I spoke Portuguese and Italian, I was always looking for jobs that included those languages and Spanish. And with the Brazilian one, I was like, oh my God, I could do this. I just came back from Brazil like a year ago. Like I'm super locked into feeling very Brazilian. So I got the audition on my own, which was cool because you don't often those come through agents usually. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, it's motion capture. I'd never done motion capture. But they just needed you to be able to walk across set and this and that. And I've always been physical. I studied theater, so I didn't feel intimidated because, a film actor might feel like, oh, well, what do I do with my body? But like in theater, you just have to be good with your body. So, and once you get there and they show you the ropes, you're like, oh, cool. Like it became theater for the body and then acting for the face for film and TV because you have a camera right here. So you just kind of learn the quirks, but they were so lovely with all of us, so we had a good time, and it didn't feel intimidating. And then I moved out here, and I worked on Gears Tactics. Yeah, that was cool because we had an Iraq vet like show us how to like handle like big guns and stuff and like running and that was cool to do a little bit of training for that. So
yeah, that's exciting. I love performance capture. I actually during the pandemic I bought a mocap suit so I could do that myself.
Did you?
Yeah, I just do it in my living room
By yourself?
Well, it's for YouTube content.
Oh, and who edits whatever onto your mocap?
Person editing this video right now.
Oh my gosh, I want to check it out.
I'm just kidding. Actually, no. I created like this this very grotesque Winnie the Pooh 3D rendering.
Whoa. He's dropping it like it's hot. Whoa, hey.
Actually, I had a commission, and so like I've created a series of videos where I'm Winnie the Pooh and I'm very creepy.
I don't know if I should believe you. Is he serious?
I'm. You don't know if I'm serious? I'm very. What's that?
That seems on brand.
Yeah. It was when that Winnie the Pooh movie, the horror movie, which you're not a fan of, Blood and Honey, came out. So I made a series of Winnie the Pooh based movies where I'm like very frightening.
Honey.
Yes, honey. Ooh. Sorry, is that creepy?
A little bit, but really good.
Is it really
It's
creepy?
great.
I once knew a guy who talked like that, and
In real life.
Yeah.
Not the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
no,
Jim Cummings,
it was
not
just
him.
a guy.
Okay.
He was my neighbor. He's like, oh, hello, how are you? And I was like, why do you talk like that? I don't know. And then he gave me a bucket of honey.
No, he didn't. but
That part you don't believe.
no, but that's creepy.
Damn it.
But I believe he talks like that.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
He
Poor
gave
guy.
me a bucket of something. I didn't look inside of it because my
Oh.
mom said, throw that away immediately.
See, your mom would kill me if I killed you. She didn't trust some bucket of whatever coming to her son. Like, I know.
And it was Halloween too. Like it would have been, I probably was candy. It was stinky, but it could have been candy.
Yeah, no, I trust your mom. I think she's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This has gone off the rails. I
Yeah,
apologize.
I love it. But I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We're good.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast. This was wonderful.
Yeah. Wait, are we finished?
No, yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. This was lovely.
Of course, you're freaking awesome. Jeez, we just ran the gamut of everything that you do
we?
in voice acting. I think so.
Yeah. Cool,
What do you mean?
Cool.
I know you also did some voiceover work in what's the game?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, yeah, Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, but I don't remember those. Yeah, I did a bunch of different voices, but yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just yeah.
And Far Cry.
Oh, Far Cry.
6? Was it 6? The one with Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, we did a bunch of lines for that.
Mm-hmm.
They were all Cuban accented. Yeah, I've gotten to work on a lot of cool accents for different projects.
Yeah. So I'm honestly, thank you so much for joining me. This was awesome.
Thank you for having me. This was super cool. Also, thank you. This is amazing.
I didn't draw that.
No, I know. This is original art.
Oh,
from
I'm just making
Riot.
sure you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think that I had anything to do with this.
No. You put it up, so that's nice. Or somebody did. I just got a print of Raze and Killjoy that I'm very excited about.
Oh,
for
together?
conventions. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they make me happy.